Happy Halloween! We're coming up to Halloween, and in this week's Kayfabe Today podcast, the scariest thing has happened. I've taken control of the production truck, and once again, Robbie Radford finds himself in the throne. So, they thought he'd go away the first time. However, when Robbie Radford once looked in the mirror at the start of the year and he was made host, he said, "This isn't going to happen once. I'm going to become a successful business. I'm going to become a successful icon. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to look to the millions and the millions of Robbie Radford's fans. I'm going to say, we did it, baby. Not only did we get to do this show once as host, but we get to do it twice." So, however, before I go on this self-vanity project, more vain than Uncle Paul's dream booking factory down in Florida. More vain than Vince looking in the mirror and asking Jonathan Coachman to tell him how good he looks. No. Before I get any more vain than that, as I stand on my feet and I prepare to kick off this week's incredible edition, another incredible edition of the Kayfabe Today podcast, I'd like to welcome not only two of my fantastic brethren, but I'd like to welcome two very significant people in our lives. First off, I'd like to welcome my dad, who isn't my dad, but for working in copyright purposes and the fact at the end of the day we can make merchandise, is my actual dad. So, you can find him. And he actually drew a dime, unlike you fucking marks. Broski.
Oh
How
my!
you doing?
I was about to kick you out, but then you turned it around and stopped talking about yourself and started talking about me. So you gained my interest again. It was very well done. I'm very impressed. And for the record, I am his dad.
Yeah.
I'm the best dad you've ever had. Oh yeah, follow me on Twitter. At MTLBroski514. I'm so confused. I made you the host this week, and now I'm all confused. I'm not used to.
Yeah, it's okay.
Robbie took about 2 minutes. What I usually do, I just say hello, everyone. That's all encompassing. But Robbie gives you guys individual attention.
Yeah. So, have you had a good week, broski?
I've had a very good week. I've had a slow week. I've done pretty much nothing all week. It's been great.
Nice.
I like being lazy. I enjoy being lazy, but I'm moving soon, so that's my justification for it. I'm moving soon, But I'll let you carry on with your hosting duties. I'm taking notes, so hopefully I can get better. But you're doing very good so far, so continue, please go on.
Well, from a lazy week, moving on to the busiest worker in the biz, sexual napalm atop of Mountain Drew. It's Drew Hartman. How you doing, Drew?
I'm good. How are you, my friend?
I'm ecstatic and more excited because the fact that you are joining us here at this round table.
That's awesome. And earlier, by the way, I knew you were going to use the word brethren before you even said it.
Wow, some mind melding on the show.
Whilst we have the three actual powerhouses of the business, we have to take a moment's silence for the fourth member of the Horsemen who couldn't be here today for personal reasons. The Hibiki TMD himself, Travis. We send our love and our wishes. We hope to see you back here soon.
You're making it sound like he's dying. He's just taking a break. He'll be back.
Hey, it's a work. Okay, it's a work.
Oh yeah. He's send us money. He's very ill.
Yeah. We're going to start a Patreon.
Yeah, charity. Patreon.com/FTitM. It goes right to Travis, though. Yeah.
We're calling it Travis G. Coleman.
Yeah. Haha. Travis G. Coleman. Give us your money.
So, kicking off the news section this week, before I move on, has anybody got any news? Yeah. It's I'm going to call it the exciting news, the nation of news.
Oh, Robbie, throw it to me. The nation of news. Throw it to me.
Broski.
Oh, yes. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to call upon me. Hold on, let me get my notes together. I got some, so it's weird. Usually when I'm hosting, I throw it to you because you're scoops, but I got a scoop, and I can't wait to talk about it. I can't contain myself. We've been recording for 5 minutes, and we need to talk about it now because I love being right, and I want to share my rightness with everyone. Do I have your permission, sir host?
Absolutely.
Oh, my God. What a generous man. Drew, do you feel as honored as I do to be on a podcast with Robbie right now?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, what a
All the
noble
time.
leader! What a noble leader! But enough, you know,
Oh,
flattery.
please call me Führer.
I am not gonna call you that. Oh my God!
It took us 10 minutes.
I'm gonna put in one of those I'll put one of those technical difficulties. Be right back moments. Holy shit! All right, Mein Führer, here I go. WrestlePie himself. For those of you who aren't aware of who WrestlePie is, there's a little YouTube channel. You may have heard of it before. What Culture? They do all kinds of pop culture bullshit, and one of those pop culture bullshit topics that they cover is wrestling. And they had this guy named Adam Blampied who worked there, and he quickly became their most popular employee. And you know, we call him WrestlePie because he was a PewDiePie of YouTube wrestling. So WrestlePie is an SJW, self-proclaimed feminist, and there's nothing inherently wrong with that, except when they would do like top 10s of like the Attitude Era, and like let's say Vince McMahon making Trish Stratus crawl on the ground and bark like a dog would come up, he'd kind of push this like, oh, I have the moral high ground because I'm offended by this and it's disgusting. And I can't believe anybody would act like that. You know, it's like sanctimonious bullshit. Well, it turns out...
Yeah.
It turns out that, oh, sir, you shouldn't throw stones if you live in a glass house. And it's doubly satisfying. One, because he's such an arrogant prick, and it's nice to see arrogant pricks get what they deserve. And two, myself, Grapple Vision, who we now will have select episodes of the Kayfabe Today podcast on... what's the Seinfeld dude? Myself, Grapple Vision, Travis, a whole small community. We had been doing streams months ago about how fake and how gross Adam Blampied is, and we took a lot of shit. We took a lot of shit from a lot of people, to one point where people were telling Tonka, who runs Grapple Vision, that messing with what culture will destroy his channel. Not only was that not true, everything that Tonka and the rest of us was saying was spot on and on the money, but he also gained about 2,000 to 3,000 subs off of that kind of drama. So, you know, people don't mess with Grapple Vision.
Hold on, broski.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
So you mean to tell me that there is another member of the wrestling industry that is in fact, here we go, a sexual predator?
What's the deal with sexual harassment in Hollywood? Kramer!
Well,
yeah, so what I have here is I have his amazing... Oh, play the Seinfeld track while I read this. Well, actually, don't. I'll add it in the in edit. But I'm going to read his public apology because it makes me laugh. Because I love it
I like how he plugs his show on the first line.
Yeah. That's all really good stuff. And he's like, okay, even though, what is it, Cultaholic launch day is approaching, this is a statement to say that I have decided to take a short leave of absence from the business to deal with some personal issues. I wanted to make this situation public for reasons that will become clear, because people were going to talk, you fucking asshole. I want to publicly apologize for actions in my private life over the past few years. I have falsely claimed to several women via social media that I was in an open relationship with my girlfriend as a means to repeatedly message them and encourage them to send me images of themselves. He wanted to see them titties. I didn't make threats or offer perks in exchange, but exploited my growing public position, oh my god, you ego fucking maniac, and often my friendship with these women, all to fuel my ego. Okay, fair enough, at least you admit it. Okay. By manipulating them in this manner and acting completely inconsiderate of their feelings as I asked for these pictures, I have violated their trust and my girlfriend's trust. Rather than being a feminist and an ally, fucking kill me,
You don't have a girlfriend. Really fucking stupid.
I have been selfish and misogynistic in my disregard of those I consider to be my friends. Fuck, Jesus Christ, cut yourself some slack, dude. You asked to see some titties. Jesus Christ. This is hypocritical, pathetic, and unacceptable behavior, which is why I'm choosing to make this a public statement. Also, people were going to talk, so I didn't have a choice. In order to make a pledge to becoming a better man, and hopefully encouraging the young men who follow me not to emulate my behavior. Jesus. Holy Christ, this guy thinks he's hot shit. I own what I have done. And during my time away from YouTube, gee, that's so funny, I will be focusing on getting professional help and coming to terms with the choices I made and the relationships I've broken. Thank you for reading this, even though you're mocking me, to everyone I've hurt, and to the many more that I've now disappointed. I am so sorry. I promise that I will learn from this, and even though it does not at all excuse what I've done, I will be better. Adam. Okay, first of all, somebody thinks awfully highly of himself. Like, could you tone it down a little bit, Adam? You fucking egomaniac. Sure, you admitted at one point it was all to fuel your ego, but even after you admit it, you still sit there and you sound like you have a bigger ego than Flair. Holy shit. And like, he's talking like he tortured and raped a bunch of women. He asked for some titty shots. And he has a girlfriend. Okay, sleazy thing to do. I don't even think what he did is that bad. I think the fact that he's such a fucking uptight feminist cunt and he thinks he's better and he uses that as this moral high ground. It's these people. You encounter them all the time. They act like they have the moral high ground, but then they sit there and criticize you for activity that they're partaking in themselves. So at the end of the day, they're just a bunch of fucking hypocrites, and it's so nice when they get exposed. And all this shit about, oh, my YouTube channel is going to launch, but I just wanted to make this public because I'm just a good human. Fuck you. You got wind that somebody was going to say something, so you decided to get out ahead of it. Smart move, but don't pretend like you're doing it out of the kindness of your own heart, because you suddenly realized one day either his girlfriend caught him, she went through his Twitter, she caught him, and she was threatening to talk, or one of the girls that he asked for nudes got all weird about it, and she was going to talk. He's such... I've said my piece. He was trying
to essentially sort of be ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Like, okay, before it comes out, I just want to say this. Like, it was like when you know how that sex tape of Kevin Hart got leaked, but like he knew it was going to get leaked, so he released that public apology video like hours before that got leaked. It's like,
how convenient.
Even though you can't really, he was trying to like protect his own back of being a fucking sexual predator.
I just don't like the way he made it seem like he was being like super virtuous by admitting this. Yeah. Like you weren't. Somebody was going to talk, and that's what prompted you to fucking say something. Just say that.
And another thing that I hated was that people like applauded him for coming out and being honest about it. Like, what? Like, the comments underneath, and it's like, oh, just thank you for being honest, Adam. I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
It's not even that. It's sleazy. It's shitty, but it's not a big fucking deal. Like the way, like if like go back or like read it, go read it for yourself, and just the amount of like the dramatics, like it's so dramatic and it's so fucking like self-righteous, and it's like, oh god, like tone it down, dude. You ask girls to see their tits. It's not like you were running around what culture grabbing people's asses. Jesus, settle down. But it's just nice to see that when the so-called moral high ground, the people who have the moral high ground, the people who are so much better than the rest of us, you just see they're all fucking, and that's why male feminists, they creep me out. They creep me out something fierce. I don't trust a male feminist. There's something wrong there. There's something very, very wrong there. Especially like if he's like one of these dudes that supports third wave feminism. It's just like some crazy man-hating, self-hating man. I hate that I have a dick. I hate it so much. I wish I didn't have a dick, ladies.
It's such a stupid dick.
Yeah.
It's just there.
It's small, it smells, and it doesn't work right.
Fuck you, dick. It just laughs at me. I hit it. It laughs at me.
All I do is beat it.
Dude, I've been holding that in for like 2 days. I'm glad I got that out. I feel better.
I was
now.
just cleaning it and it went off.
It's well justified. Yeah, so Adam Blampied has
Confirmed piece of
voluntarily
shit.
shot himself on the foot whilst trying to shoot on someone else's face. So
I mean, how dare you bring social justice to wrestling? I mean, I know it's been around for much longer, but he was really championing like the wrestling's not hate speech and all this shit. Ugh. That's all I have to say about Adam Blampied.
like
Rip
we've never-
WrestlePie.
Yeah, it's good that the four of us have always been level-headed, that we've never really liked, not just what culture, but like the individual Adam Blampied himself. So it's nice that we've now got a reason, like a rational reason to dislike him, as well as the company.
Oh, we always did. He's an arrogant piece of shit. He's a prick.
And especially like I hated the whole top 10, like top 10 worst booking decisions that WWE made, and then like What Culture Pro Wrestling would do the exact same thing but under a different moniker like a week later, and the fans would go fucking nuts for it.
It's just hypocritical. It's very hypocritical.
It's like when they shat on the Bullet Club and then started a Pacitti Club, and I was like, oh, fuck off. So from that, the only real news I can think of this week is Ricochet, the former Lucha Underground star, under the name Prince Puma, has stopped taking bookings past January, which can well and truly only mean one thing. I believe that he wanted a PWG run as champion before he eventually jumped ship to better places, which he stated himself. So, to put one and one together, I suspect...
He's going to New Japan.
No, he's already there.
Oh, yeah.
I suspect that Ricochet will be debuting in the WWE around Royal Rumble time.
If it doesn't happen in the E, it doesn't matter.
And speaking of New Japan, it was expected that Matt Riddle and Jeff Cobb would go across for the World Tag League in around December time, which the GBH team of Togi Makabe and Tomoaki Honma won last year. It was expected that the Chosen Bros, which I believe they're calling PWG, Matt Riddle and Jeff Cobb would go across and compete. However, Bushi Road, who is New Japan's parent company, recently found out Matt Riddle's unsurprising love of marijuana, which is, as we all know from the whole Matt Sydal situation last year, is very looked down upon in Japan. So they're thinking
we don't
of
condone it on this podcast either.
Not at all. We're a very pro-green party. Hell, I think if we had a table for four, if we did our own WWE table for four, wouldn't even order a sit-down meal. There'd just be a massive bong in the middle.
I was going to say, if there was a table for four, two of you would sit on the floor because we need to put the weed on the chairs.
Yeah.
Can't let that shit touch the ground. How dare you?
So, yeah.
I mean, don't do drugs, kids. They're bad.
Yeah, don't do them.
Bad Matt Riddle. Bad. I love Matt Riddle. He was on the Wizards. He won me over on the Wizards podcast. He made me laugh a lot.
He's excellent. I've been watching him since his Ultimate Fighter days. But I didn't know. I watched him from his Ultimate Fighter days and then didn't catch a lot of his wrestling until reasonably late on.
Shit, that's where I know him from. Wow, you just blew my mind. I just had a stoner moment while we were talking about a stoner wrestler.
Well, there we go.
See what happens when I don't have to host? I can think.
Yeah. And also, progress. I think it's chapter 56. La Danse Macabre is coming up this Sunday. There'll be some big matches on there.
Could you say that again?
I'm not saying that again.
Say it again.
No.
Fine.
La Danse Macabre.
No, you're saying it right. I just like the way you say it.
Danse Macabre.
Jeez, he always thinks I'm trying to make fun of him. Jeez, relax, Robbie. Relax.
You're my father. I expect this.
You're my
you
father.
Fucking dweeb. Say it again.
Father.
Oh, shit.
So that happened. And I believe that Pete Dunne is going to have an open mic, which is the show after, I believe, Pete Dunne lost his belt at the Alexander Palace. on September, whenever it was. So, moving on from these small-time indie... No, I'm joking. We're going to go to Raw, but just before we go to Raw... There was some noise. Just before we go to Raw, we're going to take a quick break and let you hear it from one of our sponsors.
This is Marking Out.
Hello, it's Brandon
and Dave,
and we do a weekly pro wrestling podcast called Marking Out.
And you can check us out on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, Google Play, and markingout.com.
You guys are awesome.
As always.
Well, that was another fine word from our sponsors. It's always good to hear from them. So, moving on from that, I'd like to crack on with this week's ever-glowing Monday Night Raw, which was just hot off the track from the well-put-together show TLC. And you can hear the majority of our thoughts of TLC on the podcast that was released earlier this week that featured me, Broski, and Travis reviewing the whole show from bottom to the top. Phenomenal.
Drew, do you have any thoughts on TLC?
Yeah, Drew.
No.
All right. Well, there you go.
Well,
It was all right. I mean, somewhat entertaining. Thumbs in the middle.
Thumbs in the middle.
Yeah.
Well,
Daddy Drew knows how I like it. Go on, Robbie.
I feel dirty.
from thumbs in the middle to thumbs up to the You Suck, Kurt Angle came out to kick off the show.
Wow, that was good.
And Angle essentially came out, put over TLC, and he got the ever expected, "You still got it," despite doing about 3 or 4 moves and nearly having a heart attack on the way. So that was fun, I guess.
It's a heart attack from excitement.
Yeah. And they're probably going to get him a new neck at some point.
Jesus.
He got to write a new chapter.
He's bionic, damn it.
And last night was a dream come true. And he hyped up Survivor Series, which I thought was quite cool, because on the Titantron, they showed the actual card so far. So far for Survivor Series, which is taking place towards the end of November, we've got Raw Women's Champion Alexa Bliss versus SmackDown Live Women's Champion Natalya.
Boring.
We've got the Intercontinental Champion The Miz versus the United States Champion Baron Corbin.
Meh.
And the match that I'm really, really looking forward to coming up is SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions The Usos versus Raw Tag Champions Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose.
It's probably going to be the best match on the card.
That'll be awesome. No
That'll
doubt.
be, yeah. It's kick-started off my dream match series that I want the Usos to take place in. So I've got them, and I want to see the Usos versus the Revival at some point. I know it's a heel versus heel complex, but it's the idea of the good tag team and chemistry there. Oh, and before I forget, Brock Lesnar versus Jinder Mahal.
Tell your Brock Lesnar story you told earlier before.
Okay.
It was good enough to make air. That was fucking... Oh, my God. Anyway, go ahead.
It's from memory. It's not written down. Basically, a good song came to me, and
That means it's going to change a lot from when you heard it earlier.
no, I'm just gonna bring out the one line that I remember.
There you go.
Is that once Brock Lesnar found out who Jinder Mahal was, he asked creative, "Why the fuck am I feuding with Jinder Mahal?" And then supposed chaos ensued backstage. Brock Lesnar flipping out, insisting he doesn't get paid enough for this, and fuck Roman Reigns.
I bet he called him Ginger.
Why am I fusing with Jinder Mahal?
Linder Mahal.
Linder Mahal.
Oh, and of course, for the Survivor Series card, we have 2 5-on-5 elimination matches, traditional matches, which have seen the debuts of such WWE alumni as The Undertaker. We're going to have a men's one and a women's one. We also found out the Raw and SmackDown team captains for the women's matches, which we'll get into later on in the show, but Broski will tell you all about that.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell you about SmackDown. I'm really looking forward to talking about it.
Interestingly enough, we didn't get any word on Braun Strowman, who is seemingly...
He's dead.
murdered. Yeah. I suppose it wasn't past Watershed in America, so couldn't quite put that on air.
The left is blaming Trump for Braun Strowman's death.
Yeah. So, The Miz is The Miz, Sheamus, Cesaro, and Curtis Axel arrived, with The Miz moaning about TLC, and Angle stole the spotlight, and they went to essentially go beat him up. The Shield, two of the Shield, because Roman Reigns is out with the mumps at the minute,
He's got
arrived.
the mumps?
Yep.
Spinal meningitis.
So Angle then booked The Miz, Cesaro, and Sheamus versus Ambrose, Rollins, and a superstar that decided to stay for one more night, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Woo! They don't
That
want
announced
those.
it. But they didn't, because the team of Ambrose, Rollins, and AJ Styles went on to win the match, and the match was, as AJ Styles likes to go, was phenomenal. So it was a real good match. Did we have any thoughts on this match or this angle?
Thought it was a hell of a way to kick off the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like when they put the main event first.
Yeah, it really was. But they got some... Yeah, because they got pretty good time. They got at least 20 minutes, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got
They had
19
me into it.
minutes, 50 seconds.
Yeah,
so 20.
So 20 minutes. You could have just said yeah.
There's a lot of times the first segment will make or break me whether I'll
Yeah.
actually sit down and continue watching the show, or I'll walk away and come back like an hour later, and
Yeah,
I
that's
watched
fair.
that one.
That's fair. But they've
That
been
was
doing
really
that.
good.
They've been doing that more recently, starting off with like what seemingly could be a main event. It's
Mhm.
not a bad idea, except then
Or
you
it's,
get pretty shitty main
football.
events. Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
football
It's
season's
football,
over.
man.
you silly Americans and your football.
I want to go see the Steelers crush another team.
Nobody knows who that is, Robbie. The Steelers. The
Hey,
hell? What's a Steeler?
No, we're not doing this. So,
You can't
One of the
mute yourself.
highlights-
You're the host.
one of the highlights of this match was when Miz absolutely, nearly beheaded Rollins with that spike DDT,
Oh, woof! Yeah.
late on
That
into
was
the
awesome.
match. I generally,
Cringeworthy.
nearly got out of my seat. I didn't, but, So, after the match, Kane arrived with no pyro, because saving money is better
expensive.
than entertaining and scaring the crowd.
He's saving the taxpayers of
Yeah.
Knox County, or whatever it is.
WWE don't pay tax. No, it's
Why
So
would they?
Kane arrived-
They're friendly with Donald. Why would they?
they don't need to.
The Donald's
Uh,
taking care of Vince. I got you, Vince. Your company is huge. I'm working on my
really
Donald. Yeah, it's not very good. I was just about to say my Donald
Who's
Trump's
that?
not very good. I'm working on it.
Fuck Donald Trump.
How dare you?
I like white folk, but I don't like you. Sorry. On that note, let me compose myself, fix my tie.
Fix my
Boy,
tie.
That really escalated quickly. So Kane arrived and he joined up with the Miz, Cesaro, and Sheamus to beat down Rollins and Ambrose, and that was just a bit shit. Because I was either expecting Roman, which wasn't going to happen, or Strowman to come back, which logistically wasn't going to happen either. So I remember being there.
He's dead.
Because Kane stood there for a long time. And I thought, oh, he's waiting. Someone's missed the prompt to come out. Nope. Kane cut a promo. Blah, blah, blah. Call out Strowman. So Kane didn't get Strowman. And he called out competition. And he found competition in someone that was a foot smaller and also 100 pounds lighter in Finn Balor.
And then they had him job to Kane. For fuck's sake.
Such a joke.
Yeah. I mean, I would never really put Balor over Kane, but it just reeks of they have a very big roster. Why could nobody else
They
take
had
it?
so many guys that get beat every week that they could throw out there.
In the end angle, you saw the amount of guys that were walking around backstage, and you thought, oh, it just could have been one of them. Matt
Well,
Hardy
they
was
didn't want them to get hurt before they're beat down in the back.
true, but I just remember being like, why is he
Spoiler.
coming? Yeah, but we're gonna. I don't know. I know it's very late, but yeah, Kane defeated Balor. Maybe the only saving grace is that it took 3 choke slams to actually pin Balor. The reviewers put this was hot fucking garbage, an example of a match that should never have been booked. However,
I don't know if I'd agree with hot fucking garbage, but
I like cold garbage. But my issue is, even if it was a one-off match, why beat AJ Styles clean then lose to Kane clean?
yeah, there is
Fine.
that. That was dumb. I don't know. When Balor came out, I thought maybe that, because I get what they're doing. They're trying to make Kane dominant for Survivor Series and shit, and I get it. Maybe it's his last run, whatever. But like,
Yeah.
you had Balor beat Styles clean in a great match, and the next night he just, all the momentum he had is just gone, and they keep fucking with Balor, and they seem to have this mindset that, oh, it doesn't matter what we do, people still love him. But it's just like, yeah, that's true for a certain amount of time.
Look at Nakamura.
Exactly. Not exactly setting the world on fire, is he?
Yep. And what was interesting is the idea that this is keeping Kane strong for Balor, for Braun. How are you keeping strong by beating someone that's monumentally smaller than you?
Yeah, there's
That's
that.
like fucking Alistair Overeem beating up Floyd Mayweather and then being like, well, I was just keeping tight for Brock Lesnar. That doesn't fucking work.
No, that's not how that
Never
works.
works. Yeah. Stupid company. So, Kurt Angle bumped into Shane No Neck McMahon backstage.
Shane is such an awful human being.
You know what? He's turned into a massive dick. Like, I know it's for an angle, but he's turned into such like
He's
an
such
insufferable.
He's his dad. He's turning into Vince.
Yeah.
And essentially, they had a bit of a hoo-ha. They had a bit of banter about who's going to beat who at Survivor Series, as they always do. Yeah.
And then Shane
Next up
McMahon
we
does
have-
his best Emma impression. And hashtag, what was the hashtag again? Under Siege.
Under Siege.
I like
I
how
just thought
Shane.
of Steven Seagal when he said that.
Yeah, right. I just I can't really. Okay, well, never mind. I'll talk about it later. Go ahead.
Next up from Under Siege to Overrated, Asuka vs Emma.
That was
How
pretty good.
dare you?
Asuka vs Hey Hot Takes, keeping them piping. Asuka vs Emma. I'm not overrating Kana. I'm overrating Asuka. The indie marks will get that. Asuka vs Emma lasted 5 minutes. Asuka won via Asuka lock. Surprise. Fell flat.
Disagree.
For me. I personally think they shouldn't really have had to wrestle the same person twice in 2 nights. Because I don't know what that proves.
Proves that she can beat Emma.
In fact, actually, it's like it took her ages to beat her on Sunday, and it took her 5 minutes to beat her on Monday.
Yeah, because she's learning. She's a quick, adaptive fighter.
It's actually a best 2 out of 3 falls match. It's just taking a really long time.
They take breaks.
Break. I just stood in the ring going,
Naps.
we'll do this next week.
Somewhere in the world, there's a referee counting.
Somebody's put. Alright, so the reviewer has, this match was solid but had the same issues as last night's pay-per-view match. It did absolutely nothing to make Asuka look special, especially after all of the hype. Let's sign Tanahashi, Okada, Omega, and Naito and make them work 50-50s with Kurt Hawkins. They talk about her undefeated
Wow,
streak.
that'd be
How
Kurt
much she
Hawkins
is.
taking a level down, though.
So, hey.
Okay, well,
Alright.
just for Omega. Oh! Speaking of Omega, did you guys see Chris Jericho fucking school his ass?
It's a work. I'm gonna put.
Yeah, it probably
But,
is, but it's still fucking great.
No, it's annoyed me how how people have like. I bet Jericho and like Omega are like texting each other right now and being like, "Can you see? Look at this tweet." But like, people are really picking sides over this thing. Huh.
Because WWE is the big conglomerate, and
I hate that people were saying, "Oh, Jericho would never work for another company outside of WWE." I was just thinking the dude wrestled in fucking Mexico for ages.
Mexico, Japan, Canada, WCW.
CMLL champion, I think, for a while.
Yeah, he worked
And,
all over the place before he got to WWE.
Mm-hmm.
He's the
and then he
pro.
went to go work music
He's that
festivals.
typical guy that old school dudes talk about. The guy who traveled around the world, worked all the small feds, went around all the different promotions. That is Chris Jericho. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did my comment bore you, Robbie?
Nope, but the next thing did because Alexa Bliss talked. So Alexa Bliss put over a win against Mickey last night, and that's Survivor Series. She gets to put down the cat lady. Let's talk about Alexa Bliss's great promo skills. Natalia. She gets disrespected whilst Balor and Styles stared into each other's eyes whilst the crowd chanted, "This is awesome."
I like that.
She claims the fans are jealous of her and tries to lead the sheep in a chant of "You deserve it," which is funny. Instead, Mickey James came out in like 110-inch heels, and
Yeah, she looked fine. She looked
like when they say she's too old, she looks better now than she did.
Dude, I'm glad you said that, because I said that to somebody the other day and he laughed at me. And I was like, nah, dude, she looks better now than she did the first go-around.
Great. Yeah.
Looks like she had a little bit of work done to her face I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah.
But besides that...
Like, if she was your English teacher, I'd never miss a day of school.
Oh, my God, I would go in sick. Just for English. I'd fucking pass out down there and be like, oh, please, give me my homework. I really want to please you with my terrible grades. Did you guys ever have that one teacher that you would have come in fucking like near death? You ever have that one teacher you would have gone in for?
Yep.
I had a substitute in grade 7 French class. Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la, boys. She used to come in and she'd have these when I was a kid, man, white blouses in the 90s with a dark bra. Forget about it. My 13-year-old, oh wow. Almost said something really inappropriate. I think you guys know what I'm going. It was Sonny and my grade 7 French teacher who taught me how to be a man.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la, boys. Woof.
You need to have a t-shirt that says ooh la la, boys.
La woof.
La woof. That's such a meme.
Shout out to Stéphanie Vaillancourt. I know she said a lot of stuff in the class, but I wasn't paying attention, boys. I was undressing her with my eyes. Oh, God, Robbie, move on, please.
And his teeth.
So
oh
from coming to... Oh, my God.
I know what I'm doing after this podcast, boys. I'm going over to Facebook and having myself a nice little... Gonna turn the lights down. Maybe light up some candles. Get some new lotions I haven't tried out yet.
The Love Shack is back.
The Love Shack burnt down. It's done. There's no more Love Shacks. It burnt down.
Kind of like Vince's limo blew up.
It did. I know that didn't. That never happened. Wait, does that mean that some father has to kill his kid and his wife for the Love Shack to come back?
Oh my God.
All right, Robbie, get a hold of your show. You're doing a terrible job at keeping me and Drew in check.
I like to let people talk. It's okay. We've got.
No, you got to be mein Führer. You got to take control.
It's the FTITM network. We decide when it goes out.
Beautiful. That was beautiful. Thank you.
That was fine. So from coming to Broski actually coming to Come the Fuck On, we had a segment with Sasha Banks and Bailey. Talk about jumping the shark.
I hate them. I hate them so much.
They met with Kurt Angle. Alicia Fox arrived and said she should be the captain of the women's team at Survivor Series, and the three of them would face off tonight. Three of them, not all five of them, would face off to see who's going to captain the team.
Yeah, that was weird. How come only certain individuals of the team got a chance to be the captain and not everybody? That didn't make sense.
Maybe because Asuka and Emma would
Asuka what?
But then...
Because The Rock got in Nia Jax's ear. And that's why.
Is that really what happened?
That's the new report that's going around that she asked.
If you're not happy, you should just walk.
Yeah, she asked The Rock, she says, I'm not happy, and The Rock was like, well, fuck him then, bounce.
Yeah. Bounce. Interesting choice of words. So from bouncing to walks, we were going to walk with the Drifter.
Yes.
So. Elias Sampson, who I believe is one of the greatest workers in the history of our sport,
best guitar player. Take that, honky
sitting
tonk
down.
man.
Yeah. The Elias sat down to play as a tune. He made fun of Aaron Rodgers. He ran down Jason Jordan for disrespecting him during one of the funniest segments of wrestling history when Jason Jordan proceeded to throw vegetables at him. The amount of times the ring announcer was, and once again, Elias.
And it's how he kept getting like a little bit more annoyed as the night went on. It was fucking great. A lot of people complained about that and said it was stupid.
Yeah,
and
it's
yes,
long-term in the WWE's eyes.
no, but you know what? It was great because it was a narrative that went through the beginning, the middle, and towards the end of the show. That's what I like. I like a little consistency in my storytelling. Kudos to
I
WWE.
agree.
Yeah, and what also was cool was when they had the match, Elias absolutely obliterated Jason Jordan with his acoustic guitar to the point where left a huge bruise.
Oh yeah,
like
that was
5
brutal.
seconds after.
He fucking laid that shit in too. Like you do not mess with an artiste.
Yeah. Imagine walking up to Salvador
Elias
Dali
Sampson.
and slapping him. Wrong.
No, you just don't
Wrong
do
answer.
that. You just don't do that
So
kind of
next
thing.
up, we had the annual American hopping contest. Brock Lesnar came down to the ring with Paul Heyman. Heyman introduces himself and Brock and whatnot. They mulled over the Jinder Mahal challenge.
Fired up
Paul
promo by Heyman.
Paul Heyman absolutely buried Jinder Mahal to the point where I was sat there very uncomfortable thinking, is he allowed to say this or is he just...
A few times, right? You're just like, woof. Easy,
Yeah,
Paul. You're on the same team.
He praised Goldberg, Samoa Joe, Braun Strowman, and rightfully so, but as for the make-believe Maharaja with the knockoffs doing his act, Mahal isn't even a worthy pretender to the crown of the WWE champion. Heyman then runs down a list of big-time WWE champions like Hogan, Sammartino, and others. He calls Mahal a consolation prize and SmackDown got the shaft in the shake-up. Heyman says that the brand that has Brock is the number one brand, which, like it or hate it, is probably true. So at Survivor Series, Mahal's heading to Suplex City, but it'll get worse because the last time a SmackDown star battled Brock, the match was stopped. Ooh, that's true. Brock violated all the rules of the PG era, so Mahal's challenge is officially accepted. It was really harsh, but it was very entertaining.
He's not wrong, even though he is wrong about one thing. I think that give it 5 years, we'll all be looking back, and I think Jinder Mahal will be all on all of our Mount Rushmore. You know, right up there with Hogan and Flair and Austin, Mahal.
Right.
And Reigns, yeah. Actually, get that bum who never beat anybody significant, Ric Flair, off that list and add Roman Reigns.
Ric Flair never had a great match in the WWE anyway, lads.
Ric Flair. No, I can't fuck with Rick. I like Ric Flair. Let's make fun of one of your Japanese marks that nobody's ever heard of, Robbie.
I will say, though, I like winding people up and genuinely convincing them that John Cena is twice the overall guy that Ric Flair was.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe even 3 times.
Yeah. And Ric Flair never had a great match with AJ Styles. So, the 205 Live feature happened, which is coming as worse as Susan G. Komen outside of Drew Gulak.
I was just about to say, hold on a second.
No, don't worry. Drew Gulak's my home slice.
Oh my God, he's fucking amazing. He needs to be on every show. He needs to be cutting everybody's promo. Dude,
So,
when he did Enzo's shtick, that shit was
Hello.
great.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a bona fide G and a certified stud. And guess what?
You
can't
cannot
teach.
teach that.
Oh, that was it. You cannot teach that.
And you cannot teach that. I was fucking dying. I'm going to say it right now. I know we're going to get to it, but Drew Gulak and Alicia Fox were my fucking MVPs for this show. Alicia Fox made me a huge fan of hers this week. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Preview of my hot take.
Get to it. Alicia Fox versus Sasha Banks and Bayley was next to determine the captain for the Raw team at Survivor Series. This was real bad. All three of them. All three of them are just... Hold on, Donald. Hold on. So
that's daddy to you.
Wrong.
So I bet you were putting your hand up in the air doing that stop sign as well.
No, I was doing the OK sign. The white supremacist symbol.
Oh God. So Fox took control of the match. Fox yells a lot now, grabs the ring bell and rings it.
No. She yelled at the ring bell dude. It was fucking great. It was what did she say? I can't remember what she said. Oh, she's like, "Hey, you cupcake." Dude, I was fucking dying. And then when she started making fun of Bayley pulling a Damien Sandow stunt double type gimmick, that was fucking great. I'm so glad she's the captain. I'm so glad it's not fucking... And I have to apologize. I'm going to pull my own Adam Blampied moment here. I'm going to have to apologize. Not for the sexual harassment, nothing of the sort. But I do owe Alicia Fox an apology. Last week on the show, and I even think on the TLC special, I think I kept calling her Dollar Store Rihanna. I take that back. She's a legend. First ballot Hall of Famer. I'm absolutely a fan of hers.
I'm glad it went down that way. And it was something different, too, not just the same old shit that you would expect.
But you know what's great? Is right as the match was beginning, I said, I hope fucking Alicia Fox wins so the internet can lose its fucking mind. And sometimes, boys, when you put Juju out in the universe, you get what you ask for. And I got what I asked for, and I was very happy with myself.
Yeah. Because, like I said, Alicia Fox did pick up the win, and now she is team captain at Survivor Series.
Who the fuck saw that coming?
Not me. But I'm not complaining. It's alternate. It's nice. Imagine Alicia Fox, like, ordering around to Asuka and Nia Jax at Survivor Series.
She's going to be the sole survivor.
So, coming up next was one of the greatest
completely no-sold, completely ignored.
Coming up next, we had Drew Gulak talking. And, you know, we have just discussed it, but they also made fun of the Green Bay Packers, which is always a win for me.
Who? What are all these make-believe teams you keep naming?
Hey, like hockey, you're skating on thin ice. So...
Actually, the thickness of a standard NHL rink is 5.7 inches.
I don't even know if that's... I don't think that's true, but it's definitely not thin ice.
There was a 205 live exhibition match.
My God, he just ignored me. Give the kid a little power. It goes right to his fucking head. Jesus. All right, carry on, Stalin.
Speaking of power, speaking of Under Siege, Kurt Angle in the closing segment was talking about Survivor Series. And just as he was about to name his 5 to represent Raw, I honestly think
5.
I honestly think that they held this well because they were going to announce Roman Reigns in the team for obvious reasons because he'd win. But obviously he wasn't there, so it was another good reason to hold it off and do this angle. SmackDown Live came through the building, down the stairs, looking like the old ECW originals when they invaded Raw in 2005. That was really cool. Shane McMahon said 2 words, Under Siege. Angle walked off for some reason. And it's not like he went to go get his roster because they're all just stood around like headless chickens backstage, just dossing about, earning a paycheck. And Shane McMahon literally just went, blue team, go.
Kill him.
And they all just ran up. They ran into Titus and Cruz. This is funny because they were both like, oh, hey, man, what's going on? And they just got absolutely destroyed. Because Xavier Woods was going to shake the hand of Apollo Crews, but everyone else...
It was all a ruse, Robbie. It was all a ruse.
Who else got beat up? Baron Corbin beat up a production geek. That was funny.
I liked when Chad Gable saw Jason Jordan and went right for him.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty awesome.
So they beat down Hawkins and Goldust. And
Nobody cares.
Rhino and Kurt Hawkins.
Then the Raw women ran away from the SmackDown women, which made them look really... Well,
I didn't see that because I didn't watch the show live. I just saw the edit. But apparently there's a fantastic clip of Dana Brooke running away.
Oh, is there? I'd have to find that.
Supposedly.
Did she knock herself out with her massive titties?
Surprisingly, no.
They look like... Not to get on a long tangent about Dana Brooke's boobs, but they're bigger than her head. It's very awkward to look at. That's all. That's all. I'm not going to go on forever. It's just very awkward. Carry on, Robbie.
Yep. They beat down the Good Brothers, which I was sad about.
That was disgusting.
And then they got down to the ladies brawling, which is cool in a weird way. But one thing I didn't get for the booking reasons was that it was a 4-on-4 brawl, and the SmackDown Live team just absolutely tore through the Raw women's team.
Yeah.
And it just made it look so illegitimate.
Yeah, they got fucking destroyed. And if you look at it, like right off the bat, early like first impressions of like when they just lock up, like Raw was taking it to them. I was like, whoa, that escalated quickly.
Yeah. And there was more, yeah. We should all just blame Nia. Rollins and Ambrose did their best to try fight about 20 people, and surprise, it didn't work.
What I want to know is why didn't anybody get a gun? It's a bunch of Republicans in there. You know somebody's packing.
Well, it's a PG show. You can't do this Pillman angle.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's Brian Pillman when you need him? Oh, yeah,
Can you imagine Angle's just in his office and they kick down the door and there's like, he's got a gun! And that just ends the show.
Say hello to my little friend. Sorry, I couldn't
I'd
help
be well up for that. That'd be so edgy.
Yeah, they just walk in and Angle's got this big giant fucking gun. And
he's got
like,
a chain gun.
It's true. It's damn true.
America. And then just close it up.
And fireworks.
America.
Oh, wait, no fireworks. Sorry, too expensive.
Shane McMahon stands in the ring and it's just like, well, it's just the people you don't expect. He was a good man. Nobody ever thought it'd be him. Speaking of, there is a sale in Las Vegas for hotels at the minute. There's a room that's got no windows though. So
Jesus Christ, that came out of fucking nowhere.
It gets drafty. Okay, it gets drafty. So
especially that high up.
That ended the show for Raw after Shane McMahon probably said under siege again. And they got some real good heat on SmackDown, which
they came off as total heels.
Yeah, they were a heel brand, which is funny because some of the most likable characters are on SmackDown.
It's because Vince hates them.
But before we go and talk more about the blue brand ahead of the blue and red war, we're going to get another nice word from another one of our friends.
If you're not tuned in to the Shining Wizards, listen to what some of our fans have to say about the show.
If you want to listen to Kevin's bad jokes, listen to Shining Wizards.
Tune in live every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. East, rantemradio.com. It's the Shining Wizards, where it's wrestling talk and talk about wrestling.
Okay, so we've got the Smack Talk from the Good Bros, but we go from Smack Talk to SmackDown. Tuesday nights were once again electric, emanating from...
No, they weren't. It was boring.
Wherever it was.
Emanating from Earth.
I don't even know where it was this week. Yeah, we're going to say America. We're going to be safe.
Emanating from the United States of America. That small little country.
So the official results. Gable and Benjamin defeated the New Day. That was okay. Sin Cara defeated Baron Corbin via disqualification. AJ Styles defeated Sunil Singh via submission. Survivor Series captains match. Becky Lynch defeated Charlotte Flair and Tamina, Carmella, and Naomi via submission.
How dare you?
And Survivor Series qualifier, Randy Orton defeated Sami Zayn for some reason.
That's so dumb.
So Tom Phillips is still away, so Michael Cole is on commentary again.
He's out fucking faces on assignment.
Yeah, he's probably like recruiting Bullet Club or something.
He's going to Hot Topics and like using a marker to ruin Bullet Club merch.
I shop at Hot Topic. When I was in America, I loved Hot Topic.
Ugh.
I got my Suicide Silence merchandise from there. I'm very happy.
Let's move on, Robbie. Don't admit that you shop at Hot Topic, please. Don't do that. No son of mine is going to shop at that faggy store. Pal. See, if ever you're in trouble, just add a pal and you'd be like, oh, I was quoting Vince McMahon.
So from ugh to ugh, Shane McMahon came out and danced
such
around.
An awful. He's a garbage human.
He's happy to be back after a few weeks of physical rehab, which is weird. He spent his physical rehabilitation assaulting innocent members of his other roster. He talks about Survivor Series and knew he had to strike first. It's so weird, though. He's like, oh, I'm happy to be back. I've been nursing my injuries. In that time, I've been bottling members of the Raw team. Huzzah. I'm fully recovered now, but
some people do crossword puzzles. Some people paint. Shane McMahon engages in gang warfare. It's just how I relax, guys. It's just how I relax.
Yeah, he says with like a black bandana on and shouting, West Side, walking into Vince's office. So, talked about Survivor Series and he wanted to strike first. He was always taught to strike first in a fight. Okay.
So expect a Harvey Weinstein-like apology from Shane McMahon soon.
I was out of my depth. I was out of my league.
I didn't mean to slap that intern.
Yeah.
That was my Bill Clinton. I'm imitating all kinds of presidents tonight.
Hillary, Monica Lewinsky. So
I did not have sexual. Sorry.
Contact with Miss Lewinsky. I did not Bojangles.
You sounded like a Bill Clinton on Valium.
I just took a couple little pills.
Oh, what's a cigar?
Now bring me that cigar, baby. I'm sticking it in your pussy.
Oh my God, he said the P word.
Sorry.
As a feminist, I'm offended, Drew.
You're a feminist.
I'm an effeminist.
What's Well, I already told that joke before. Never mind.
You're a feminist, but show me your tits.
What? What's this?
Milo Yiannopoulos sells a T-shirt on his store, and all it has, it's like a pink T-shirt, and it has big, bold black letters, and it's written "Feminism is cancer." I think I want it. I really want it.
What's the difference between a feminist and a suicide bombing jacket?
I don't know.
A suicide bombing jacket accomplishes something when it's triggered.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, that's good shit.
I think it was a vest, but I went with jacket. I don't know.
Jesus. Welcome to the Men in This Cast.
Yeah, sorry.
Your number one source for dicks.
Edit?
No, hell no. Are you crazy? I ain't editing that shit out. I'm gonna call this Drew tells a misogynistic joke. Like, I'm not even going to add the Kayfabe Today podcast, no hashtag FTITM. It's just going to be Drew tells a misogynistic joke. And then they're going to look at it. It's going to be like 2.5 hours. They're like, how misogynist is this guy?
Well,
no, you missed a joke. Like,
let me tell you about bitches.
Well, from oh no to let's go, Sami Zayn came out.
Just when you think he's fucked, he pulls one out of his ass. Wow, I'm so impressed. What a proud father I am right now.
Sami Zayn came out. And there was some good storytelling here. Sami Zayn was not a part of the Raw attack last night, which made sense, considering it was a Shane McMahon coordinated attack. It was funny. I wish they all fought like Shane, doing them little itty-bitty Parkinson punches, but, you know.
Itty-bitty Parkinson punches. Somebody put that on
I drank some of that once. It was good.
Give us some lemon sip Parkinson.
Oh, my God. Not since a bottle of tuberculosis has a drink been so aptly named.
Okay, so I feel it's important that we assess Sami Zayn's dancing style now is a heel, and how incredible it is.
It's so obnoxious. It's
Do
the best.
You know, like when he was like 2 inches away from Shane McMahon's face, shucking and jiving all over the place,
skanking all over the place.
Yeah. That was cool. Shane says there are no hard feelings, and they'll deal with the matter another time. Sami saved Kevin, but no caused harm to Shane. Sami says if Shane was a competitor tonight, he'd take him out in 1 second, leaving hurting worse than a Hell in a Cell. But that's for another day, because him and Owens want to be on the SmackDown Survivor Series team. Shane basically refused and said, but seems this is the land of opportunity.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it's a very part-time land of opportunity. In fact, it only appeals to people Shane wants it to appeal.
Yeah.
Which, by my estimations, makes Shane Donald Trump.
How dare you? Oh my God.
We're going to build a wall and keep Canada out, because that's basically the program they're building at the minute.
I would sign that. I'd say yes, sir, Mr. President, sir. I don't want to be in Canada either. I don't blame you for wanting us out, us shifty Canadians.
Yeah. So that happened. From shifty to nifty, the New Day came out.
What's happening in your neck of the woods?
What's in my neck?
From shifty to nifty, the New Day came out.
Oh, you repeated it.
With Gable and Benjamin, which just doesn't have the same ring to it as John and Gable.
No, it really doesn't. I thought it was a pretty good match, though.
Yeah, fine.
New Day's consistently having good matches. There's a lot of haters out there. There's a lot of people that don't like the New Day. They're annoyed by them. But they've been having consistently good matches, especially like they took that time away, and I think it did them some good. And ever since it came back, they've been having consistently, if not the best match, one of the top matches on every card that they're on. So
yeah, they're a good team.
I mean, they're like their characters. They're cartoon characters, and they
Checkers don't black.
Oh, how dare you! Yes, it is actually 100%. I tell you, those colors, they're so animated.
Oh my God. It's just a New Day, not to kill a mockingbird, okay?
Huh? What was I saying? You made me racist, and now I lost myself. I lost myself in this sea of racism.
Well, biscuits.
I heard they like them.
Okay, so moving
Way
quickly
to let
on,
it linger, Robbie. Jesus Christ.
From moving quickly on from being banned from YouTube for another reason, for offending another group.
Oh, good. Another platform I get to be censored on.
Yeah. Warning.
Let me tell you about free speech, kids.
Funny if the right to censor just came in now.
God. WWE was so ahead of their time.
They were. They're way ahead of the curve. About 16 years ahead of the curve. Gable and Benjamin won. It was good.
Oh, yeah, wrestling.
I enjoyed the Usos on commentary, as I always do. I listened to the theme song a lot. I got really hyped up to it earlier. I will be.
I don't blame you. That song gets me pumped up when I'm lying on the couch.
Day one is
like I could be lying on the couch ready for a nap, and that song comes on, and I'm like, oh, I'm almost considering staying awake.
It's not paranoia.
Not quite. I reserve that for the AJ Styles. Honestly, if I need to get up, AJ Styles on my iPhone, my alarm. When my alarm goes off, it's AJ Styles. Ding. Yeah, it wakes you up.
Yeah, that intro would be nice.
That's it. You get the yep, so you're like slowly lulled awake. You're like, oh Christ, another day, and then you get the. Yeah.
You know they don't want none.
Yeah, and then you're like, I don't want none of this alarm. But then you're like, fuck, I'm gonna be phenomenal today, like AJ Styles, and then I just.
Oh my God, that sounds gay.
And then I just end up sitting on the couch all day, contemplating suicide.
Oh.
Oh, boys, I broke myself. I'm sorry.
That was amazing.
Oh, wow. I went to my dark place there for a second. I'm sorry, boys. I'm back now.
Yeah.
Listen to Drew's giggle.
Well,
He's so mischievous.
I love it.
dark into the light. It was time for the fashion files.
Oh dear. Drew really enjoyed
I'm
this segment.
gonna ignore the fact that we had a women's segment, not because I'm sexist, but because we're gonna talk about it later.
Oh my god, not women again.
So it was a Tarantino tribute, as they are. This time it was Reservoir Dogs. Was it? Reservoir Dogs?
I think so.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. There were different colours. Fandango and Breeze are both Mr. Pink. The Ascension have kidnapped Ellsworth and want to cut his chin off. They think he has the briefcase, but Carmella arrives to save him. The funniest bit was when Carmella was like, "I don't care about your skit."
She's like, "I'm not in your skit." That was the best part.
Who knew? Carmella, good mic worker. Fandango takes a briefcase and finds Ellsworth's dirty underwear. The point when Fandango slings it on his shoulder is just...
That got a pop from the crowd. Rightfully so. That's a Vince McMahon. Put some shitty underwear in the briefcase, pal. It'll get a
Probably.
pop.
Everybody loves poop. Poop's so funny.
The Ascension says they haven't solved anything, and they again say it's the Bludgeon Brothers. Breeze says there's no B in Brothers. It's just a way. What did he say? It says there's no B in Brothers.
Is silent.
It's silent. Yeah. So next week we're having the Fashion Files doing Strangerer Things.
Stranger things. Yeah, that's funny. I like that.
Following on from Stranger Things, we got to Strange Things. Shane met with Daniel Bryan backstage. Daniel Bryan wanted answers regarding last night's attack. So it seems we're going to be seeing a bit of conflict between Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon over the next couple of weeks.
Honeymoon's over, boys.
Yep. Only took a year and a bit.
What do you think it's going to go? You guys think it's going to be anything significant?
Yes.
I hope so.
Oh. You think that's how Daniel Bryan gets written off TV so he can go wrestle in arenas and like little hockey arenas and gyms?
That's not for a while. That's not for... Yeah, that's September 2018, I believe.
Okay.
So it's not going to be for a while.
Oh, okay.
But I would say I can see Daniel Bryan taking the side of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens eventually.
Oh, wow.
That'd be cool.
They're not going to wrestle, but there's going to be something fun. There's going to be something fun down the line there.
You think Daniel Bryan will turn heel?
No, I believe Shane McMahon's more likely to turn heel.
I was about to say, what if this is all just to change Shane over to heel and we get another WWE always goes back to the heel authority figure?
What if Shane McMahon starts running his own corporate ministry?
There you go.
It just hires
the music then was cool.
It was cool. I did like the was it the corporate ministry? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's the Undertaker's
the theme with the electric guitars.
Yeah,
that's the one.
Sorry.
I do have to admit though, they're doing a pretty good job with the SmackDown invasion.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, SmackDown didn't really do much for me this week. It was kind of boring, but just the intrigue of SmackDown invading and beating the shit out of Raw has done a lot for my anticipation of Survivor Series. Because I wasn't before all we really kind of were all we were hearing was Brock versus Jinder, and that fucking I don't give a shit about that. So I was like, well, Survivor Series is gonna suck, but they're doing a pretty good job at being like, okay, well, at least maybe I'll check it out.
And at least they didn't ride on just the fact of, ooh, wrestlers from the different brands are gonna be wrestling. Like nobody gives a fuck. Like it's not like they're
what I think.
But the attack and everything made it way better.
Well, yeah, that's why. What I think the attack really accomplished is now there's some stakes.
Right.
There's we can.
Meaty.
I could go for a big steak, some steak and eggs.
That's what I had earlier.
Nice.
Ooh, Drew, are you lifting weights, Drew? Yeah.
I'm lifting that steak.
Oh, creatine.
No, we're not all muscle dummies like you, Robbie.
Okay.
It's HGH. Stop yelling at me.
Oh, no, another one. Another one. I'm the only pure one on this podcast. Oh my God.
in some ways.
Shut up.
Oh.
Shut up.
Wrestling.
So, yeah, from steroids to very apparent non-use of steroids, we had Baron
Pro, you
Corbin
gotta
versus
want
Sin Cara. Next, this was a good story. Last week, Baron Corbin took the challenge of Sin Cara very lightly and ended up paying for it. This week, Corbin tried to kill Sin Cara.
Pretty much.
Got
disqualified.
So Sin Cara won again, which is probably going to put him in line for a championship match, which is a nice filler for Corbin up until Survivor Series.
Yeah.
The guys this was fun, but I have no idea what they're doing with Corbin. It's just a filler until it goes to Survivor Series.
Just remember, if you're a heel and you win the U.S. title, your first feud has to be with Sin Cara.
That's true.
Always got to be with
just a rule.
It's in the contract. It's in Sin Cara's contract. I first feud everybody.
I get first loss, the U.S. champion.
I was gonna do a samurai voice, but that's not appropriate at all. He's not a samurai.
Quang.
I don't know why that made me laugh. Quang.
Quang.
If anybody listening is named Quang, we're sorry we're laughing at your name.
We love you.
There's a wrestler called Johnny
Drew
Quango.
loves you. I think you're an idiot, but fuck you, Quang.
Fuck you, Quang.
Imagine this one dude. He's like, oh, well, fuck you too, Eric.
Savio Vega. He's pissed.
Yo, if your name is Quang and you're upset because I told you to fuck off, get in touch with me, please. I want to laugh at you live. You can get me suspended on Twitter again. I gained 600 followers in like 3 weeks. So, fuck you, Twitter. You'll never silence me. Uh-oh. Oh, it's Quang. Drew just sent us Quang. God damn it. Wrestlers used to be so awesome. Look how awesome this crazy bastard is.
It was just Savio Vega in a hood.
Everybody at home. Yeah, but he's got like shoulder pads, you know, and he's got the cape and the whole getup.
That's true.
Dolph Ziggler's wrong, man. Wrestling's like 95% flash. Who cares if you're good in the ring?
You know, when I was a kid and would rent the tapes, I mean, I used to love to watch the entrances, and then the matches were like, whatever.
Dude, the Attitude Era, 95% of it was the entrances. That was the best part.
Entrances and promos.
Yeah, it was like 95 was the entrance, and then you had a nice little 3% for the promos, and then 2% wrestling. Actually, no, 1% wrestling, 1% titties. Actually, I screwed that up. It was 100% titties. Sorry. I got my math.
Round 100%.
I got my math screwed up there, boys. Oh yeah, SmackDown. Where are we at again? Who am I?
So from singing the praises of Corbin to the actual Sings, the Singh brothers arrived, taking a shot at Heyman in retaliation from his promo last night. Jinder tried his best on the mic, and Jinder's best is normally everybody else's worst. So.
Well, you shouldn't give a guy who sounds like he smokes 3 packs of cigarettes a day too much mic time. That's the problem with Jinder. Like, after about 3 seconds of listening to him talk, I'm just like, nails on a chalkboard. I don't want to listen to it anymore.
That's just boring.
Well, there's that too.
Mahal says that everything he earned, he started at the bottom, is now the most powerful man in WWE. He dominated and out-wrestled Nakamura, but doesn't get respect here like he does in India, which is funny from he's from Canada. He claims to be Lesnar's worst nightmare for some reason, and will prove himself at Survivor Series. I don't know what he's going to prove himself to be, other than a nerd.
He's a big fucking nerd.
AJ Styles versus Singh.
I hate that AJ Styles is being fed to Jinder. I don't like it.
Well, it's just like
unless he beats Jinder, and then we get Brock AJ.
Well, even on a lesser scale, like you have Balor getting fed to Kane, like nothing makes sense anymore.
No, it's the shit.
Well, ahead of the India tour in December, Jinder is described as a 2-time WWE champ.
That's true. That's true, boys and girls. Oh shit.
That is neat.
Neato.
We are the same height. That is neat.
I gotta
The
be
referee-
honest. I gotta be honest. I didn't watch this. I got so annoyed that they were
It was
putting.
30 seconds long. It was literally 30 seconds long.
Oh yeah, didn't he just hit him with a Styles Clash or some shit? Or the
No,
was it the calf
so the ref,
crusher?
he won by the calf crusher.
It was so short you felt like you didn't watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin Owens met with Sami Zayn
Oh, hey.
and says he'll face Nakamura next week in a Survivor Series qualifier, which is cool.
It was good to see. It was good to see Owens on TV. Good to see. Good to see.
Yeah, he's been away for a bit. Not too long.
It was a week. It was a week, but it felt like a year. My God.
Felt like a while. It's like when you know a wrestler's going away, you're waiting a while.
I miss Cena.
I do. I really do. I miss him. I wish they didn't have a one and done match with Roman Reigns. That had legs to it. That could have gone on for a while.
Yeah, definitely.
Imagine heading into Survivor Series, you had that on top of it.
The dropping the truth bombs every week was getting a little bit old, but the feud itself had some legs. They could have done other things in between, like, instead of saying like, you failed a drug test. Oh yeah, well you like making movies, faggot. They could have done other shit, but no. John had to go be Bumblebee, like a big strong man.
Big man.
him and his toxic masculinity.
And
But
vicious
yeah,
rhetoric.
I don't know. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Jeez. Wow. Jeez.
Woo.
I'm uncomfortable now. True. Easy with the microaggressions.
Wait, what'd I say?
You're microaggressing me. And I'm from Canada, so give me money.
Give me
I'll take you to court. You're going to go to jail. You're going to go to jail because I'm the word police. Woo!
Canadian jail?
Yeah, Canadian jail. No big deal, bud. Ain't no big deal.
Well, Canadian jail's fun.
Huh? What's fun?
Canadian jail.
It's not bad, bud. No big deal.
It's governed by the Mountie.
No, the Mounties are like... The Mounties are cartoon
I was
characters.
just looking at a picture of the Mountie.
Don't look at the Mounties.
If you ever... Nah, that's
All right, Robbie, let's get this. Let's get this track. Let's get this train back on the tracks.
Big and strong and gay.
Oh my God, he said the G word.
Good God
They're
Almighty.
happy. They're happy.
So we had the Survivor Series captains match between Charlotte Flair, Tamina, Becky Lynch, Carmella, and Naomi.
I skipped it.
It was okay. It was actually okay.
No,
it was
it was
not bad.
garbage.
The Raw captains decided, hey, let's give
Cold
the women a chance.
I did. I
so-
like Alicia Fox.
It was okay. It was better than the women's one, which isn't really hard. You could probably put 3 paraplegics in there and it'd have been better. But
How
granted,
dare you?
it was fun.
Unlike your analysis of Alicia Fox, there's no fun there. She was a star.
Well-
A star.
I'm Alicia. I'm gonna be as toxic a fan for Alicia Fox as like Bullet Club fans.
Oh God, I'm retiring.
Hashtag Foxy Nation.
2 Fox.
Hashtag
I don't
the
give-
Fox.
I don't
hashtag
give
hashtag the
fucks.
Foxy Club. Instead of a
This sounds
skull.
like this sounds like a club for over 40 single women.
It really does.
That's pretty
Work
good.
for the council.
Yeah, but fuck this AJ Styles, and then he has to face the other Singh brother next week, so that's gonna be something to fast forward through. Oh, but we were past that. We were to the women's match.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Sorry.
Yeah. Right. We had the Survivor Series captains match. Tamina looked really good here, which is rare. Charlotte Flair, I was about to say she won, but she didn't.
She lost.
Because Becky Lynch won. Which...
I hate it. I
wanna
hate
say
it.
I'm okay with it, but we're going to let it go. We got Bludgeon Brothers promo. They're getting fun. Which is funny because they would just... They'll get jobbed out after like 2 weeks.
They would have been great in 2005 when like WoW came out. You know?
I thought you were going to say Wham for some reason.
WoW? No, WoW. World of Warcraft.
They're
That's
just like
that's
Wham.
all I think of when I see those. When I see the blood.
Jitterbug.
Yep.
The jitterbug.
Jitterbug.
Oh, God.
Jitterbug.
The Jinderbug. Don't let the Jinderbugs bite.
You just get injected with HGH.
Can we have a little aside since this podcast is already off the rails? You know when you were a kid, I don't know if your parents would say, but like good night, sleep tight, and don't let the bed bugs bite. What a terrifying fucking thing to tell a child before he's about to sleep.
But you'd gloss over it as well. You'd be like, oh, okay, good night.
Good night.
And you'd think,
I won't let those fake bugs bite.
No, it's not that, but like you're implanting the idea that there's bugs living in your bed.
it's like you're just lying in bed and you all you can hear.
You're like a heroin addict who's like going through withdrawal. You're like, I can feel them in my skin.
It's just in your head. You can just hear.
Mommy, the bed bugs. Oh my god! And then like they tell you about the Sandman. This crazy psychopath comes into your house and throws fucking GHB dust in your face.
He drinks beer and has a kendo stick.
Imagine you wake up and you see the Sandman. He just breaks a beer, like he smashes a beer can in his fucking forehead. He's like bleeding. He's like, "Nighty night, kid."
Is that hack?
Jesus, good dude.
You know, it'd be really funny, right? What? Like, if you just walk in
and he has a kendo stick and he drinks beer.
If you just walk in and you said, do, but like obviously he's so old that you're just looking around. It takes like 10 minutes to find you.
Oh no!
Do you remember like at the ECW One Night Stand when his theme music played and it took him like 10 minutes to get from the crowd to the ring?
That was like Vader walking to that Will Ospreay match.
Oh, I'll never forget that.
You should go back and watch that match, but when Vader comes down to the ring, put the A&W theme song. You know, the ba-do, ba-do, bo, ba-do, ba-do, bo. When God, this is such an awful, horrible thing to admit, but fuck it, I don't care. Whenever I see a really big, fat person walking in the streets, that song plays in my head, and then I just sit there and I laugh to myself. I'm such an awful person. So if you're fat, please don't come into my field of vision, or else I will be shaming you in my head. But I figure as long as it stays in my head, it's not that bad. I'm only microaggressing, but like they don't know it.
There you go.
There you go. That's how I justify my horrible fucking behavior on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
Welcome to Therapy Cast, where we open up. God, Robbie, when I stop talking, I'm trying to let you.
Hey, hi.
How dare you?
It's free speech. I'm gonna let you.
You're gonna let me dig my grave sufficiently deep? You're only at 5 feet now. You still got a foot to go.
We don't give no fucks. Because we had Renee Young backstage. The wonderful Renee.
I'm not as hot on Renee as I used to be.
Because you know what's been in there.
Yeah. Plus, it's Total Divas. That's it. Total Divas ruined her for me. She comes off as such an entitled cunt. I don't like her. like she's a big hipster.
Fat.
Oh my god. I offended so many people when I was singing that for the vlog I filmed at the show. I was screaming. I was like, fat.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Sometimes I watch it when I'm sad. It's like, oh, I remember having fun. Alright, what the fuck happened next on this fucker?
So
Becky Lynch.
Fun
Becky Lynch is the champion. Fun. Becky Lynch is not the champion. She's the leader of Team SmackDown at Survivor Series.
This is why I'm host.
How dare
sit back.
Sorry, Chief.
Yep.
Lead away. Lead us into battle.
Ist Führer, mein Freunde. So,
Jesus.
Ziggler interrupts, and Bobby Roode and Ziggler are still feuding. They're going to have a 2 out of 3 falls match next week. Whoever wins is going to be in the Survivor Series team, I believe. Owens Nakamura is also official. The winner of that will be also on the Survivor Series team.
Owens never beats Nakamura. He's never beat him.
You shouldn't do either.
How dare you?
So, we had the Survivor Series qualifier between Sami Zayn and Randy Orton, which was actually fantastic. I really enjoyed this. I really, really enjoyed this until the end.
I completely agree. I thought it was a very good match. But
They did smack. Well, they booked it so that Orton got his own back on the low blow deal. Sami Zayn low blowed Orton last week to get the victory for him and Kevin Owens. Orton low blowed Sami.
I get that. And I know we bitch a lot of he never gets his heat back. But it really felt like Sami Zayn was building some momentum. Being a fucking complete obnoxious douche, telling kids to fuck off in foreign countries. He was really coming into his own. And then this loss, I feel like Orton could have lost and it would have been fine. But I feel like a loss here kind of hurts Sami. I'm tired of seeing Sami hurt. He's trying to make mobile clinics for people in Syria, which I guess is a good thing. So, why can't he get a couple wins on TV? That's all I'm saying. Vince. I know he's a redhead, but give him a chance. He's a genetic freak, pal. They're not supposed to exist. I bet he sneezes all the time. Get it? Because Vince hates sneezes. Because you don't know that Vince McMahon hates sneezes, Robbie?
No.
He doesn't even like his own sneezes.
Dude, he hates sneezing. Do you know why?
He's pissed at himself.
No. The thing is just the fact that he hates sneezes. That's enough to think he's crazy. But the best part is why he hates sneezes is because they're involuntary and he can't control them. It's like a sign of weakness.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's 100% true. I've heard multiple people say that in multiple
I've heard that on a
interviews.
few podcasts.
Yeah. It's fucking amazing. That's why I love Vince McMahon. He's crazy enough where he tells this to people. I don't like sneezes, pal. Why is that, Vince? Why do you like people who sneeze? I can't control them. It means I'm weak. That's why That's why I'm 75 years old and I'm in the gym. I'm trying to control my sneeze muscles.
Yeah.
I fucking love Vince, man. I don't care. Fuck all the wrestlers. If I could meet one person in the world of wrestling, I'd sit down with Vince. Holy shit.
It'd be either Vince or John Cena for me.
I'd bring a fucking seatbelt because I would literally need to buckle myself in.
In fact, you know what? You could have a conversation with Vince and it could last hours.
Days, dude. Months.
They should do that thing like the other podcast where you buy one of his T-shirts and he'll call you.
Yeah, or do a table for 3, but fuck off the 2 guests. Table for 1, and Vince just sits there and talks to a camera. I don't need a cameraman. I'll press the fucking button myself.
But it looks like a mirror.
Yeah.
So he can just talk to himself.
Exactly. You look great. And then, like, in the middle, he has, like senior moments. Oh, you look great today, Vince. And then he starts doing his hair. Just, like, starts brushing his teeth mid-sentence. Oh, my God. Vince needs a reality show. You want you people to subscribe to your fucking network? Put a camera on Vince.
The McMahons.
Don't even... No. Fuck the rest of them. Just put a camera on Vince all the time. Strap a GoPro to him. He won't even realize it.
There you go. That'd be awesome.
God, dude, I would subscribe to the network on all my devices. I would go out of my way to give them all my money. Dude, do you know how good that would be?
Have you ever seen the WWE Network show when they make Vince McMahon the receptionist of his own Titan Towers?
That's a thing?
Yeah, he goes undercover, like he has like a wig on and things like that.
Oh my God.
He's the receptionist. And he tries to see if people like notice him. Nobody does, and it's just absolutely brilliant.
God, I haven't seen that.
No,
That's
I haven't
awesome.
seen that either. I'm gonna look that up.
I think it's on Swerved.
That sounds like something that would be on Swerved. You know what I would love to see Vince doing, since we're pitching shows for Vince? A fucking like Jerry Springer or like just like one of those talk shows. Oh, well, he used to do that.
Amazing.
He used to do that, right? But now he's senile.
Tuesday Night Titans?
Yeah,
Was he
exactly.
the host of that?
Yeah, yeah, he definitely was. Yeah.
Stand back.
That's one of the things. That's one of the things when it popped up on the network. I'm like, Vince McMahon sitting behind a desk pretending the people he's talking to are legitimately what they are. Sign me up.
That'd be amazing.
It's
But
so
what he
good.
does as well is that's so funny about it is he does a really shitty job.
Yeah, but the thing is like I would have him Jerry Springer style, like walking through the crowd, and he would just like invite people, like not even wrestlers, just people Vince finds fascinating, and just watch him grill them. Or he brings like creative members into it, and he like grills them.
Your ideas are all stupid. I've had more good ideas taking my morning shit than you've had in your entire life, pal. You're fired.
Fuck. God, I love Vince McMahon. I don't care. He could set a small village on fire and laugh while he's doing it, and it's caught on tape. TMZ is there. He called TMZ, and he's like, I'm going to set a village on fire. It's filled with children. Come film this shit. And I'd still be like, yeah, he did that, but Vince is a genius.
But he's a genius. Yeah.
He's amazing.
Exactly.
I think I have a man crush on the old man. I'm going to dress up as Vince McMahon.
Pepperidge Farm balls.
What? Pepper?
Okay.
What do you think Vince has for dinner?
Steak.
Every night?
Yeah.
Yep.
Or chicken.
I killed a cow myself.
God, could you imagine having Thanksgiving dinner at Vince McMahon's house?
I would pay a lot of money to get to do that for 20 minutes.
Like, just let me sit in the corner.
Yeah.
You don't even have to acknowledge my existence. I just want to sit there and watch you fucking weirdos interact. It's like sitting there with a notepad.
I'll even sit at the kids' table.
I'd like to see if Shane and Vince have like a power struggle over the last turkey leg.
How's that failing business in China, you faggot?
You no-neck faggot.
Way to get sued, you fucking pothead. I told you, stay away from the dope. Did you learn anything? Here's that picture of me in my neck brace.
He's looking like, at least Stephanie here fucks the roster. You got fucked by yours.
Oh my god. Dude, we need to do a fuck. I just figured out our Wednesday show, Robbie. We're going to do a McMahon cast where we just talk about Vince McMahon.
That's awesome.
And like different fucking scenarios that we just make up.
Like, hey, could you ever imagine Vince queuing in Walmart and everyone's being objectively slow?
Oh my god.
You know the Vince,
I can't picture Vince. I can't picture Vince going to airports. Well, he doesn't anymore. But can you imagine back in the day when you still had to take like commercial airlines? I can't picture it. I can't picture him tolerating the incompetence, even though, ironically enough, his company is run like a bunch of incompetent boobs. But like, I can't see him being a normal person waiting in line. Or at the could you imagine Vince going to pushing a fucking grocery cart?
Have you heard the story about him paying that guy all that money to put out a cigarette?
Yeah.
That's
He's
how
like-
I want to be that rich. I want to be so rich I can spend my money on fucking asking a guy to put out my cigarettes. Wow. Roll my joints.
There you go.
Or I want somebody I could just have to be my emotional punching bag. Just like, hey, Bill, come here. And then he walks up, you're like, hey, Bill.
You're a fucking faggot. Now get out of my sight.
And then Bill just walks away. Doesn't take it personally. He's like, that's my job. And he just goes back and plays pinball or something.
He even has headphones in. He didn't even hear you.
Yeah. You just give him a little shock collar. Nothing crazy. Just like a... What were we talking about again?
I don't even care. I'm the host. I don't even care.
I think
Basically,
our
we're
Vince
talking about Sami
McMahon,
Zayn.
our Vince. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Sami Zayn's great. I
Well,
think
we
our
got
Vince,
to the end of SmackDown, to be fair.
I think we're done.
Yeah.
We're done. It was a good show. No, it was a terrible show. Raw was much better than SmackDown this week. The one thing that really bothered me, shocking, something in the internet community bothered me. The internet wrestling community bothered me. Was this whole thing of Raw didn't attack SmackDown. It's just like they don't have to. They really don't.
I like how they teased it when they kept showing the TV. I mean, they kept showing the doors.
The door, yeah.
Not like Jim Morrison, but like they
Well played. As someone with a Doors tattoo, I appreciate that effort.
One of my favorite bands of all time.
See, you are my son.
You know, I went to see Pink Floyd live the other week as well.
Oh, you went to see Pink Floyd live the other week, did you?
I went, yeah, and
I had
As a
someone,
host,
I had
yeah.
someone very near and dear to me go to that too. So probably the same tour. They pander to They love Montreal. They speak in French to us and everything. They're very nice.
it was absolutely magnificent. Absolutely.
She cried like a big faggot.
They played like
No sold again. You
They
can
played
call
like-
girls faggots. It's not offensive.
no. I'm just reminiscing of actually seeing Pink Floyd played in front of me, and not in headphones or earphones. It was.
I got to see you. Well, just real quick, you mentioned the Doors. I got to see Ray Manzarek and Robbie Krieger, the two
Nice.
yeah,
Nah,
with Ian Astbury from the Cult.
Yeah, he did pretty well.
Yo, that dude, they played 3 hours. The intermission was like 15 minutes, and this was back when like smoking in the Bell Center was tolerable. And my girlfriend at the time, like the guy sitting in front of us looked like this really uptight dude, like about maybe mid-50s, early 60s. And he kept turning around because we kept sparking joints every 10 minutes, right? So my girlfriend at the time, she pokes me and she's like, yo, I'm going to get this old dude stoned. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, watch. She takes this fucking long-ass rip, right? She's just puffing like half the joint. And then she starts blowing the smoke down towards him. Dude, I'm not even kidding. By the end of the show, he was up. He was dancing. Dude, he had unbuttoned his top button. He's having a great fuck. He probably went and fucked his wife for the first time in 7 years because of her. So, you know, she wasn't all bad.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Shout out to Julie, wherever you are.
Light
Good
my
old
fire.
Julie.
I wish you would unblock me on Twitter. I'm just kidding. I don't know if she has Twitter. I'm not one of
Come
those
on,
people
baby,
that
light my fire.
I'm not one of those people that Googles their ex-girlfriend every night while he cries into his hand so he has lube for masturbation again.
I
God.
saw the pictures.
How dare you? Fake news. How dare you?
Fake news.
Drew, Drew just exposed me for being a Blampied. That's the new thing now. He's now an adjective.
Stop being such a
Yeah,
Blampied.
dude, that's a total Blampied move.
Thank you, Blampied.
And then you go on Urban Dictionary. It's like Blampied, to harass women for nudes.
Oh my God.
Also, cheating on your girlfriend, claiming you have an open relationship.
And you don't.
Well, maybe he
Like,
did. Maybe his girlfriend's lying.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Now, how dare I? Look at me. I'm playing devil's advocate for that piece of shit.
Yeah,
It's
why would
not
you
even.
do that?
Again, I want to reinforce that it's not even because of what he did. Because what he did is honestly not that big a deal. Like the fact that people are pissed off about that is kind of silly. Like everybody asks for nudes. Everybody asks for nudes. It's like a term of endearment in modern hookup culture. It's like It's like back in the day, you used to live a little like one of those Post-it notes. You left a little note, maybe on their.
I suppose though, there's a difference between asking and getting them, and pestering.
I don't know.
pestering,
I don't know.
pestering, pestering.
I think I can speak for me and Drew when I can say we never have to ask. Am I right, Drew? Sexual napalm sitting high atop Mountain Drew. Come on, we don't call
I
him
think that
sexual
says it all.
napalm for nothing. Exactly.
Yeah.
Drew lives the gimmick. I really hope one day one of us runs for office so they can go while they're looking for dirt and they find all the horrible fucking things we've said on this
I've thought about
podcast.
that before.
Could you imagine?
Like,
So
hey broski, how about the time when it's like, you know the when Jericho does the list of 1,004 holds?
yeah.
It's just that long list of paper. Remember
Number 4,
when you
grab him
said
by the pussy.
yeah?
In
Number
alphabetical order, here are the racial slurs you used and how many times you've used them.
4, number 1, aardvark, to describe a man with alopecia.
Aardvark. Hey, you fucking aardvark looking motherfucker. Hate speech. Hate speech.
No.
It's a fun show, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're at the end of the week, and we're end of the week for WWE product.
So all the product that matters.
Yeah, I have one question and one question only, boys. I'll start with Drew. Drew, which brand won the week for you,
Oh, man.
and why?
I guess Raw, just because it was just a hair more interesting, but not by a lot.
Broski?
I'm gonna go with Raw because I dug the excuse me, I dug the backstage stuff. I thought they did a better job at.
He loves it in the backstage.
Backstage all night long, baby.
All night long.
Mike, all this talk, Drew, you threw me off of my very poignant thought with all your salacious tales of butt fucking.
That was well put.
And now you
Salacious.
could
Elias. Oh.
oh
And
my
now
God.
Conway Twitty.
I hate both of you.
I
You're
see the
all,
sparkling
You're all jerks.
little diamonds in your
You know what?
head.
Fuck both of you. SmackDown was better just because of Sami Zayn's dancing.
It's plain to
It was
see
good. That
that
skank.
you already got a man.
God, end this fucking show, Robbie.
So, if we get to
You want to be online, do line, reline, feline? What?
Eli Beeli,
In the ring, shopping for a wing, wedding wing, eat an onion ring, lying around town, lounge
Eat on some
around,
bling.
in a ring, in a wrestling ring, lie around town, strong style,
Wear it.
Robbie Radford.
okay. So, moving on from that.
I want to make
Drew?
you host every week so I can make your life a living hell by just saying a random bunch of shit.
Just forces me to go. Okay. Drew. High top Mountain Drew, if you can hear me from up there.
Yeah.
Just like the good old peppermint patty, you're on top of Frozen Mountain.
And it's appropriate you chose Peppermint Patty because she's a redhead, which means she has that fire crotch, which means sexual napalm has been there. Like how I turn that all, like I wrap that up like a present.
You're reaching.
Put a little.
You're
How
reaching.
dare you? Oh my God, Robbie, end this show before I fly to wherever the fuck Drew lives. Punch him in the face.
Ohio.
I know where he lives. I was trying not to dox him.
Ohio.
Drew, you just got doxed. How does that make you feel?
Okay.
Feels good.
Time out. Time in. Drew, have you
Yes.
got anything to plug this week?
Yeah, I'm going for it all this week. So
Oh.
on Twitter at Drew Ortman, you can find me at kayfabetoday.com. In the next 24 to 48 hours, you can find me at prowrestlingjournal.com. You can find me gaming on Gaming Parade, which is at parade_gaming on
It's
Twitter.
also on my featured channel list. So
Featured channel list on Broski's featured channel list. And yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
it's my feature list. But yeah, go bookmark the new website. Our videos are actually going to show up on the page, unlike Kayfabe Today. Kieran,
That's my fault.
Karen.
it's not your fault. How dare you? How dare you?
Let's do the Gene Snitsky and just. It wasn't my fault.
It ain't my fault.
Oh, I thought you meant we were gonna all get a baby and kick it.
That was
That's
so
what I thought
nice
too.
when he punt kicks that baby into the stands.
And then the guy who catches it celebrates like he fucking caught the Super Bowl touchdown. It's fucking great. Wrestling fans are insensitive.
Woo! So speaking of fucking great, Broski, have you got anything to plug this week?
Yeah, actually.
Wow.
Down in the,
Okay.
in the description, you're gonna find a link to a limited edition Finn Balor inspired Broski Club T-shirt that you can get on
Sweet.
sale.
Mark.
It looks fucking awesome. There's 5 different colors because unlike Pro Wrestling Tees, which is very limiting, Teespring offers you all kinds of variety of colors for no extra charge. The purple one in particular looks pretty goddamn nice. Link in the description. You got till November 15th to pick that up. Yeah, and that's about it. There's going to be a little, besides podcasts, there's not going to be too many videos. I'm in the process of moving, and I'm not really going to film anything. The podcast is easy to do. But starting next week, I'm moving next week, midweek, so, by the end of next week, hopefully I'll have some gaming videos. Maybe if I can sift through the rubble and find the attire, maybe I can check out and maybe start up a new Broski's Love Shack. It's burnt down, though, right now. And I can't find Love Shack Broski. I can't find him. Last I heard, he's... Why would you do that?
Do you know what you're doing? After they win awards on the Golden Globe, and they're trying to hurry
Get
him
him
up
off stage music.
I like how he picked the most irrelevant of all the award ceremonies to use as an example.
Yeah.
Hey guys, did you watch the Golden Globes? No, nobody watched it. Nobody knows what a Golden Globe is. People just show up and they're like, "Did I win?"
That's what Marlena had.
Oh my God, was that a Days of Our Lives reference?
Golden Globes. No.
Oh, Marlena. That was a wrestling reference. God damn it. I just exposed myself for being a Days of Our Lives faggot. Shit. Shit.
Mark.
Yo, back when I was a kid on soap operas, man, there was this chick named Marlena. She turned into the devil at one point. And this one guy who kept fucking a bunch of bitches, he became a priest, coincidentally. So there was like this good versus... Man, it was crazy. If you would have put a wrestling ring, I would have been all about it.
Sounds good.
It was a precursor to ECW, actually.
As a precursor to ECW.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a little history that nobody knows. They never cover that in the DVDs. You can only find those hot scoops here at Kayfabe Today. Oh, yeah,
Yes.
but go check out the other imperial fucking capitalist pigs over at Pro Wrestling Tees who take all my profits at prowrestlingtees.com/FTITM and give them a bunch of money because I never fucking see a dime of it. No, I'm just kidding. Not like shitting on your own merch store. I'm so proud to be a Pro Wrestling Tees partner. Send me some magnets. The magnets are cool, man. Chair-shaped. A little logo on them.
I like those.
Yeah,
I have
me
one
too.
of those.
I don't want to brag. I have like 3 of them.
That's sleazy little.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to promote. Go give me money. Patreon.com/FTITM.
Hey, give Broski money. Speaking of give Broski money, give Strong Style money. Give Strong Style all your money. They've it's winter coming up.
Pigs.
They've been very thoughtful. I'm proud to be a part of their.
Yo, when the fuck are we gonna see some of that shit?
I'm proud to be a part of their European division, especially the English division.
What about the Canadian division? Do they have representation?
Might do. Go check the store. Go see if they've got a Canadian division T-shirt.
Yo, we've been. How I have to buy my own T-shirt? Dude,
Yes.
This sponsor
All right,
sucks.
It's not the Emperor's New Groove. We can't just pick any.
Strong Style. Slide into my DMs. Make me an offer I can't refuse. I'm gonna start editing out.
Show them your Golden Globes.
That's right. Show me your gold. No, I'm not Blampied. How dare you? All right, sorry, Robbie. Go on.
So, on the product of Blampied, which is taking a while rhymes with style, Strong Style. If you want to go to a show, stand by the ring, wrestle in the ring, look around the ring, go shop for a ring, couple in the ring, hit the gym, lounge around, lie down, bring the pain here. Main event WrestleMania. Might be against Roman Reigns, or it might be against Hall of Pain, Mark Henry. Blade till dry, like good old Ric Flair, or complain online, like 95% of you guys. Strong Style Clothing has you covered for every activity, whether it's asking to see some global tropes, Golden Globes. Got you right there. We've got you covered for every activity or situation. Whether your limo blows up, or whether you decide to suffocate your kids. If you
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, that was amazing.
If you smell what Strong Style is threading, just give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I want to give a couple of shout outs this week.
I think you've done enough.
No, I'm not going to take long.
Oh my god. No, take all the time you need. You've earned it. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Okay. I think I might have just caused a pop. That's what they call popping the boys and the biz, listeners. So, I have 2 shout-outs this week.
Oh, God.
Chris Benoit isn't one of them.
Oh, my God.
Okay. First one is to Hibiki TMD. Missed you this week. It's going to be nice to have you back in the fold soon. If you're still listening at this point.
You can't be all nice after that shit. Holy fuck.
Okay, second of
sorry.
all...
Yeah, shout out to Travis. We love you.
Shout out to Travis. Miss you. Second of all is Jay Backer. For those that don't know, Jay Backer essentially called in a Call of Duty care package for me that was full of Bullet Club stuff. And a Seth Rollins piece.
I don't mind that he sent you stuff. I'm very upset that he wasted his money and spent money supporting terrible human beings. J-Bach is...
I think it's from WrestleCrate, so it's not that he knows what it'll be when it
Fair
arrives.
enough. I take back my criticisms of Jay's thoughtful gift.
So, yeah, if anything, he was offloading Bullet Club gear. So, if you want to see it that way, broski.
It makes me feel better.
So this dude's from Texas. This stuff was flown all the way to my house. It came on Tuesday, I think. On Monday. It was one of the two.
Dude, he must have paid shipping out the ass.
$20, I think.
Damn,
so, big up. He sent me...
What a legend. My God.
A signed, 8x10 of Mighty Squirrel. A signed 8x10 of Seth Rollins. A Bullet Club badge. A Kenny Omega toy, which I was really excited with.
Are you going to melt it with a magnifying glass?
Oh.
That's the only good use for it.
And a Mankind coaster for when I drink my coffee. And on top of that...
Did you drink your coffee? Ugh. You're
what the fuck?
You made me cry with that joke before, by the way.
Thank you.
Fuck. I can't think of it or I'll start laughing again.
So... and also to top it off, he sent me a poster. Not a poster. It was a flag. It was a Too Sweet flag, which for legal reasons I can't show up right now.
I want to tell a story. When Robbie sent the picture over in the Kayfabe Today chat, I had this moment of jealous girlfriend rage. I was like, "That's my J-Bach. How come he's sending you gifts?" And I posted the picture and I tagged WWE and I told on Robbie. I said, send him an email. He's appropriating WWE culture.
I'm gonna get cease and desist in the morning.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
No, it's true. But yeah, no, it's currently as we speak, it's still above my bed. It's a big flag. It says Too Sweet, and it's got the hand gesture on it. It's really cool.
You want to tell the audience about your lights?
Yeah.
What is with millennials, okay, and strapping lights all around their bed? What is that? It's a fire hazard.
Okay, so in fairness, I didn't put them there. My sister did.
But
I just haven't been bothered to take them down.
You may not have put them up, but you certainly didn't take them down either.
Oh no. But they're nice when he does.
No more mirror selfies for you. Until the lights are down off the bed. I'm starting to get a little bit concerned. No son of mine is going to play for that team.
Hey, it's okay.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm only homophobic for comedic effect.
Well,
yeah, let that linger again, boys. Thanks.
On that pipe bomb, as Ben used to say, we're going to wrap up this week's edition of the Kayfabe Today.
Nice. You killed it.
Podcast!
Oh, thank you, boys. Wow. Was
Jesus.
that you guys imitating me?
Yes.
Excuse me. It's the Kayfabe Today
program.
Internet radio show.